All right. Fuck yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This is going to be one of two today that I'm going to get into. So this is kind of just a warm up to the next live that I'm about to bring to the table. And so as I continue my studies, of which I'm always so deeply into these studies, let's go over a few key things here that I'm going to read to you and bring to you from the Master Key System. We're just going to go over just a couple of things here from this chapter. All right, let's start. So what determines the degree of harmony which we attain? Okay, and so harmony is referring to harmony in your life, harmony, living a harmonious life, a life that's smooth and flowing, right? Harmony in the mind as well too. That means like things are good, right? So what determines the degree of harmony which we attain? The answer is it's our ability to appropriate what we require for our growth from each experience. Each experience, okay? Now, that could be good experience or a bad experience. It's your ability to appropriate from that experience. It's what you take from it and the way that you view it, right? So everything that happens to you, you have the final say in how you view it, how you view the experience. So if you take the frame of everything that happens to you is for your own benefit and for your own growth, then that's the mindset to go with right there. Because then whatever happens to you, whatever challenges you face, you know that it's actually there to serve you. It's there to serve you. So whatever obstacle that you have in anything that you're trying to obtain, whatever obstacle that you have, that obstacle is there because you need that obstacle. Now it's going to require a certain version of yourself to overcome that obstacle, that version of you. It's going to require that version of you. It's going to require you right now to step up to the plate and become that version and overcome that obstacle. And then once you overcome that obstacle, whatever experience that you've accumulated from that, it forever sticks with you. It forever sticks with you. So if you overcome that obstacle, then that means, simply put, you get stronger and stronger and you build on that. You build on that. We must remind ourselves this, as life is always going to be throwing certain challenges our way. Me personally, I don't mind the challenges. I have zero resistance to any challenge, because if something happens, I can't wait to see what I'm going to do about it, right? It's your ability to respond to situations, responsibility. What is the responsibility that you take when you face something? So that's your ability to respond. How quick do you respond and how do you respond will determine ultimately how you're going to be, who you are, what your life is going to be. And I mean, it makes a lot of sense when we put it that way. Right. Now, obstacles are a great thing, or not a great thing. Let's call it like not a great. Well, actually, no, they are a great thing because you're going to learn from them the most, right? That's how you're going to fucking learn. However, we could categorize obstacles in a couple different ways, because a lot of times you're creating obstacles in your life because of your mind, because your mind is making obstacles out of things. Okay? So if your mind is creating obstacles left and right, you're going to be doing a lot more work than really what you need to be doing, because at that point, you're not really dealing with an obstacle. You're more so dealing with your mind. You're kind of your own obstacle right there. So that means that the obstacle is you. That means you have to figure out your own mind, learn about the mind, and put things like this into practice So once you're out of the way of your mind is out of the way and it's not creating the obstacles and the challenges, then when it comes time that you're dealing with an obstacle or a challenge, you're dealing with that real obstacle and challenge that the outside is throwing at you, that you necessarily had no control over. Now, those are the ones that we want to face, right? Those are the ones that really put us to the test and make us stronger. Because if that obstacle, as mentioned, is being generated in here all the damn time, then that's just going to drive you crazy. You're going to be driven crazy. So become aware of that. Now there's a separation that we can make consciously. Are your problems actually problems, or are you just making it into a problem, right? Are you just making it into a fucking problem? Because it's the way that we view things, the way that you view everything is literally everything. It's simply the way that you view it. You might have a problem, right? And then I may have a problem. However, you view it in a completely different way than I do. It's the same thing. So really, at the end of the day, the challenges that we face are completely subjective in a way, because it really comes down to your own mind and the way that you view and that you analyze problems and challenges. Okay? So we can separate challenges, the ones that the mind create and the ones that we're supposed to face. The ones that we're supposed to face, the ones that come from the outside, are the ones that are going to really, really test you and build you and bring you up. Those are the ones that you want to face and happen. And at the same time, as we move through the day, as we move through the weeks and the months, zero resistance, zero resistance. And the zero resistance comes from the idea and the mindset that I'm ready for something to happen. I'm not going to prevent things from happening. And when it does, I'll do whatever is in my power to level the fuck up in the moment and face it head on. And that's how you conquer. That's how you conquer right there. That's how you really build. That's how you really create. That's how you don't stay fucking stagnant. That's most of the time people will they're faced with a challenge and they just end up stressing and getting all this anxiety, or they turn to drinking or doing something to completely distract themselves rather than face it head on. You try to cope with it in some weird way, some weird fucking way. That's probably not good for you, not beneficial. Ever since I started viewing challenges as like pretty much a fucking blessing, my whole mindset has completely shifted. Because when I view things that way, I essentially become fearless in my own mind. I'm fearless. And the darkness of the world, it melts away in a way. Like, yeah, there's still always going to be certain darkness out there. And I know that, I'm aware of that. I'm ready for that. Right. And then see right there, that's the mindset. It's like with Stoicism, Stoic philosophy. If you don't know what that is, it comes from Greece, I believe. Yeah, it's Greece. Ancient times. We all know the experience of when we really dive into that philosophy, how bulletproof it kind of makes you feel dealing with challenges day in and day out. Right? We accept that there's an obstacle. However, it feels as if it just kind of passes right through you. You're just passing through it and things are in slow motion, kind of. And you're going for a good while, then, oh, perfect. We got a challenge. And then you take that challenge and it just goes right through you. And so it's the process of handling shit. You got to handle shit. You got to take care of stuff and not let it stack up and accumulate in your life. You can't let things stack up. You can't. If you really want to free yourself, you really got to clean everything out within your life. Your communication lines, the relationships you got with people, the things that you need to do and get done, the things that you've been neglecting. All of that has to be completely clean, completely clean. And hopefully you don't fall into the same fucking lives that everybody is living out there, because that's what they told us to live. That's what they wanted us to become. Those lives, the normal lives. See, the way I speak isn't for the person that's trying to do what everybody else is fucking doing out there. I don't stand for that. I really don't stand for that. The way that I speak is for the person that wants to really, really challenge what's going on. The status quo, if you want to call it that. Because there's so much more to this life than what we were told and what was implanted in our minds at a very young and early age. And we accept it as some weird like cultural shit just because everybody else is doing it, just because that's what they told us to do when we were young. Like that means that we got to do it, right? Just weird shit, man. Weird stuff. Fuck. So just stay true to you. Stay in your own lane. Your lane is your fucking lane. I'm in my lane. You're in your lane. Our lanes. Hey, we cross paths in the universe. We shake hands and we're like, hey, you're a dope motherfucker. Thanks. You're a dope motherfucker. Thanks. Shit like that, right? But no two people really are the same. So why is everybody trying to be the same out there? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Everyone's trying to be like everybody else, to the next fucking person, have the next fucking this, buy the next fucking that, the next fucking marriage, the next fucking house, the next fucking post on Instagram. Everyone's copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. But what are you really creating? What are you really creating? What are you really offering the world? Right? What are you offering the world? Are you offering more besides the next fucking money scheme? Huh? The next fucking get rich, huh? Next fucking get rich that every fucking other guy wants to talk about, huh? Offering more than that? Are you offering more than just your fucking tits and ass, just like every other fucking girl on Instagram? Are you offering more than just your tits and ass? What else you got going on, huh? Huh? And then both of these archetypes want to walk around like they're fucking somebody, when really you're just a fucking little worm. You're a little worm. And people like me, people like the people I know, laugh at you and make fun of you all the fucking time because you're just copying what everybody else is doing. Whoa, shit. You know what? I've come close. I've come close to falling into these little traps too. I've come close. But I'm aware. Now I'm more aware. Right? It's all about being aware. Aware of the traps, aware of the obstacles and the way that you maneuver. Right? We're aware. When you realize that there is a way to maneuver, that yes, there is a chessboard that is actively being played. Like, yeah, this is like some virtual reality. Yes, there's stats, there's levels, there's this, there's that, you know? Hey, I didn't create the fucking rules. The rules are just there, you know? I don't know who agreed on these fucking rules, but they're there. So we're all playing this shit. We're all playing it. So how are you going to play it out? How are you going to do that, right? How? Yeah. You gonna do what everybody else did? You gonna do what everybody else does? Is everybody else really fucking that happy? Huh? I don't think so. I don't buy it at all. So now that we're aware of this fact that yeah, we are playing a game. Yes, this life is like a little virtual reality chessboard. The way that we maneuver is very important. And then we become aware and conscious of how we maneuver, how we strategize, how we move up, how we team up with people, how we communicate, how we guide ourselves, how we grow our businesses, how we present ourselves, how we conduct ourselves, and then how we get to the next fucking level. Wow, that's the name of this that's the name of my group, the next level. Because what else is there? What else is there? I'm not going to just fucking die a regular ass life and not try to do shit, you know? I'm not just going to going to get a wife and have kids and get a home and then go to work and come home and sleep every day and then eventually get a 401k and retire, right? Do some traveling, go to fucking Hawaii trips and shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. That shit ain't for me. I know that shit ain't for a lot of you. I want a life of pure creation. I want a life of me using my mind all the fucking time. I want to keep fucking learning. I want to keep growing. I don't want to stop. And I won't let any girl, any guy get in the way of that. No relationship, no type of love. Ladies, all these guys just want to go and fall in love. And then they just fuck off with all their other plans and they become little Pillsbury doughboys and shit. Hey, what was it? I think it was like a saying, like, you got an enemy, right? Hey, if you got some sort of enemy out there, you better hope they get in a fucking relationship, because that shit's gonna fucking send them backwards by like 5 or 10 steps, guaranteed, guaranteed. Meanwhile, you stick to your path and what you're doing. You're like, whoo, we want to leap ahead. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Because most people aren't even conscious of that trap, and then they just get in these relationships because everybody thinks they need a fucking relationship for whatever fucking reason. Just like I said, doing what everybody else is fucking doing makes no sense. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Man. To think. Hey, I was involved in that for like a good 2 or 3 years. I was trying to play house, have a little fucking, relationship, and maybe get married, right? That was going through my mind at some point. And I tried it out. And towards the end, I'm like, fuck this shit. Fuck this. Fuck this. And you know what? I was going on such a good track. I hop in the relationship and like I didn't even know who the fuck I was by the time that relationship was over. When that relationship was over and I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't even recognize myself. I'm like, oh my God, who are you, bro? Who are you? What happened, man? What the fuck happened? Hey, I turned that ship around fast, right? Really fucking fast. Like, that's what you should do. That's what you should do. Stay true to yourself. Don't let anybody take that from you. Your essence, the thing that makes you you and who you are, you keep that. You hold that close to you. You hold that so fucking close to you. I could have been a goner in a way. Could have been stuck in that relationship, doing what all these other people do. They get stuck in this, right? And then they get out of their little relationship and then they think that they need another one like right away. Like it means something, like their value is based on it. Like their value is based on if another guy or a girl wants to date them or some shit. So fucking weird. Like, how about you focus on your fucking purpose and your plans and your dreams, right? Have you even helped out like your parents yet or some shit? Like you got a plan for them when they're old? Like, what do you want to do when your parents are old and possibly have health problems and shit? And you're over here trying to fall in love and get in a fucking relationship. What a fucking joke. What a joke. As of today, I've made a plan that once I got the money coming in, I'm gonna allow my parents are basically they're gonna retire and I'm gonna give them some basic work to help me out with my businesses, and I'm gonna pay them so that they're able to keep making their house payments and eventually just pay off their house. Because it's almost there, but if they both retire, I don't think their retirement funds isn't going to be enough. They don't really have anywhere else to go. So I'm like, you know what? There's things that I could do. I could do for them, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then now they don't have to worry, right? See, I think about shit like this, and there's other examples of that too. That's just one example. One example, maybe like 10, 10. But that's the level of things that I'm trying to solve out here. Not fall in fucking love and do what all these other people do and worry about the same stupid little obstacles that my mind creates like everything else out there. Because that's what we were originally talking about in here was the obstacles that your mind creates versus the obstacles that are created out there. The ones out there that you don't really touch, that's the shit that you want to deal with. That's what's going to test you, right? But all this mental shit, this mind shit, the shit that was put in here since we were young, just dumb shit on repeat, you know? So fuck, thank God we are where we are and that we have what we have. Because then we don't gotta be a part of that. Anybody who's my fucking friend knows that they don't gotta be a part of that shit. Anybody who's fucking allied with me, or anybody I know knows they don't gotta deal with that shit. Why? Because the way that we're perceiving everything and the way that we're moving through the universe or the world or the physical is counter to what's going on and being played out there. That fucking narrative, that fucking bullshit out there, that weird ass Hollywood shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck Hollywood. Man, we really get into that too. Because that's just another way. It's like more fucking mind control and programming and shit like that, you know? How much have they lied to us? How much have they lied to the population and just fucked things up even more? Huh? Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck them. They ain't never done shit good for me or my family. Fuck that. So I'm focused on what's here. I'm not focused on going on a trip to fucking Hawaii. Not saying I won't travel one day. Maybe I might get bored and just might want to do it just to do it. But I'm not like, oh, I gotta go to fucking Hawaii with my fucking girlfriend or whoever the fuck. I'm not like, oh, I gotta go to a fucking island somewhere and fucking post on fucking Instagram all my fucking food and my little fucking cocktails and shit. I gotta do that. What the fuck? Lame. Nah, I got shit I'm working on here. I got people here that I love. I got people here that I can't let down. Responsibilities. Hey, give me more. Give me more. Because I'm going to sink my teeth right into that shit. Fuck yeah. And that's how we do it. Damn, let's see who we have in here. I've been going off. And I still got another one for tonight. We got Damien, we got Phoenix, and we got Will. All right, what's up, guys? I'm going to open it up real quick. And if no one has anything to say, feel free to come back later tonight. I'm going to do one last final live to wrap up the week. So, all right, let's go. Going once and then going in twice. Huh? Guess everyone's feeling a little shy. All right, sweethearts.
Well, after that great performance from you, you kind of leave really big boots to fill, brother.
What's up?
I said you leave big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. Nice.
Thanks for the performance. Awesome.
Hey, fuck yeah, guys. Thank you for attending. Is that Jesse right there? Hey, what's up, man? Fuck. Hey, it's so dope seeing you two just like kicking it and shit, bro. Like, man, that's dope as fuck. Have you guys always been like in the same area?
Nah, my bro, why I resonate with you, brother, is me and you have a very similar girlfriend experience. I just happen to have a baby with her.
Oh,
and
yeah. Okay.
And that girlfriend decided to be an idiot. Then I was learning IMC, and right at that same pivotal moment, bro, universe aligned. And AZD said, fuck the kid, wait till he's older. Like, just that, all of that had happened, bro. Like, she wants the kid, just give it to her, wait till he's older. And that same day, I made plans to move up here, bro.
Nice.
I won't get into the logistics of it, because there's obviously other shit, and I'm just shortening the story so we're not here forever.
Right.
But I was also at the same time talking to my mom, getting a better relationship through more of AZD's teaching, and I was just like, I might as well just go stay with my mum and be closer to her and really create that whole thing going. And yeah, me and Phoenix we're just kicking now, bro. Trying to create something here and get a house and do some shit, which is just steps, bro, you know? Not everything can happen straight away. things just need to be in place. We're nearly there, bro. Let's just crack up. But yeah, we just got to take those uncomfortable timings and fucking figure it out and shit. But yeah, that's us, bro.
I'll just jump in quickly. I'm on the other end of Jesse's journey. In terms of I've done the take the child, but with my ex, and as of today, I have 50-50 shared care custody of my son. So a big win for me on my side. Now it's the consistency of running him to school and back and doing, my father duties. But that main battle against my ex and trying to communicate to her, to give up her selfish mother instincts and do the right thing by the child. Yeah, thanks to the AZD process of communication. That's one of the reasons I actually joined, was to be able to communicate properly with my ex in terms of raising my son. So, Jai, good to get AZD for that.
Man, yep. Thank you to AZD and the AZD process. We're all very blessed. It is so fucking cool to see you guys kicking it like that. Like, fuck yeah, man. That's like your start of your own chapter right there for sure. That's a fucking chapter right there, man. And like, bro, if it's anything like us, like as soon as we band it together, once you start banding together, it just seems like things fall into place more and more and more as time goes on. As long as your attention is to it, which I'm sure it is. And like, fuck, man, I can't wait to see what you guys are going to create.
Well, we've started the club gaming field at the moment. Mr. Giant Chest and Shoulders here walked into club with me, and they assumed he was the bouncer of the club the first night.
I can see that. I can see why.
Pretty much, he is the bouncer now. So he's got a job working at Havana as a bouncer, and I'm gonna aim as a DJ, and we're gonna start running game in town. So.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. Nice. Well, fuck yeah, man. That's really great to hear. I gotta get going though. And if you guys want to come back later tonight, I'm gonna do this again. I'll post it. Just be on the lookout. So all right, guys. Be the best. Fuck the rest. And os motherfuckers. Later.